Hey guys, YouTube world, how are you all doing? I'm doing okay. I'm happy, and at the same time I'm not so happy because in these last 14 days I had been doing things a little differently, and my repeat PSA was not as wonderful as I wanted it to be. If you remember, I had dropped down from a 10 to 11 region down to a 5.6 in a matter of 10 to 12 days. But these last 14 days, I dropped it from a 5.6 to a 5.0. Not that bad, but 0.6, it's kind of discouraging, I'll be honest, and because I wanted to be in the 2 to 3 range. I wanted to be less than 4, which is normal. I definitely wanted to be in the 2 to 3 range. So I mean, what things did I do? I was doing Gerson therapy about 1 to 2 times a day. I was doing some coffee enemas every other day. Easy-Ack, I've been doing some Latril, which is B17. I was doing that about maybe 200 to 300 milligrams a day. I had been doing Graviola about 750 to 1500 milligrams a day. And frankly, in the last few days, I had stopped that altogether. And I had instituted some other things like sodium bicarb with molasses. I had done some wheatgrass, some cayenne pepper, some turmeric, some lemon water, and yes, I had been focusing a little more on apple cider vinegar. So, oh yes, and the cheating. It's so hard, you know? It's so hard because I've got a family of 4 beautiful children, beautiful wife, and one of the things I enjoy doing so much is sitting at the dinner table to have dinner with them, and it's not easy because I don't want them to be juicing with me. I don't want them to be eating raw. You know, they can have their fun, and so I promised myself, you know, I'll have one meal with them. I'll try to be as faithful to the diet as somewhat that I can be, but you know, that's the whole joy. I mean, my family's my joy, and if I can't sit at the dinner table with them, then what for? So I'm going to give myself that leeway. I mean, I've cut all my sugar out. I've been pretty good. And yeah, apart from some meat products and from animal products, I was having more starches. Not sugar, but starches, which I guess converted to sugar. I had been having more rice and potatoes and maybe a little bit of pasta, and that one meal a day. So I did cheat a little bit. So that's kind of made me angry, and so I'm doubling down. And by doubling down, I mean I'll be a little more faithful to my diet. I'm going to do Graviola. I'm going to have 1,500 milligrams 3 to 4 times a day. I'm going to start doing my B17 500 milligrams 3 to 4 times a day, and I'm going to have less meat products and doing a little more exercise. Like I said before, I'm not exercising much. So what's next? Well, I plan to, I got myself an oncologist, okay? Why? Because I want to get myself a PET scan. Why? Okay. Well, the PET scan's going to reveal to me if I've got cancer in any other areas than just my prostate, which I had only been focused on my prostate. So, I mean, my urologist, and they think that it's mostly, you know, that it's going to be encapsulated. My urologist, and they think that it's mostly, you know, that it's going to be encapsulated in my prostate gland, and that's fine. But you know what? You can't get assurances from anybody until they open you up and take a look what's inside. No guarantees. And then that's when they really stage you, and they'll take some lymph nodes and whatever. So nobody really knows, and that's my argument. Get the PET scan through my oncologist, and that'll let me know if I've got any other areas, if there's been any metastasis. Because what's the point of getting my prostate out if I've got it in the brain, or if I've got it in the lung, or if I've got it in any other places? You see, that's what would be the point then. So that's what I'm doing, get myself a PET scan, and hopefully he can give me another PSA, and I'm definitely getting my repeat MRI in the next 14 to 21 days. and I'm scheduling my surgery in about 30 days out because, I mean, I've been granted this wonderful window period, but I have to make some assessments and decisions. Whereas if this thing's not working, well, then it's time to cut and let go. Let's go real, let's go Western medicine and remove my prostate. So, I mean, I have to be realistic in that matter. So, if the things I'm doing are not working out, time to go. Anyway, I appreciate you listening. Thanks for hearing me out. And if you've got any stories, share them with me. I'd love to hear them. And once again, God bless.